M's I'm on the way. Stevens hit him with the hay. Was a king to an ace. 100 M's I'm on the way.
What's going on, people? You know who it is. Coming in today at number 1 in my NBA power rankings. The team from the Bay Area. Strength in numbers. Warriors. 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 And you know what E40 would say? Ooh, tell me when to go. 45 Zarelli. Ooh. We got to defend our ground. Because let's get it where Steph Curry, Draymond Green. Ooh. They're getting hyphy over there. And over there in Dub Nation. Golden State Warriors, folks. Let's go!
1, 2. Get up there. No. Feels so good. It feels so good. 2-time champions. That's what it's about right here. We're all taking it in. Excuse me, please. The family, the organization. It'll get better. Let's sit right here. Steve Kerr, it's for you right here.
Passing to this team, making it such an impossible task. Really plays with the offensive end.
In these postseason, McCaw connects on a 3. Oh, McCaw back up Durant. Durant, good look for 3. Got it. Durant. Curry, 3. It's good. Back out Green. Green launches a 3-pointer and knocks it down. Spurs trying to force a game 5. Curry steps back and rattles home the 3-pointer. Steph Curry with 26.
You have lyrics, my friend.
Iguodala to Green. Green floats it up. Iguodala throws it down. That's good. Kyrie Irving with his first 3-pointer. Durant releases down the other end. What a pass. No fouls to give for the Cavs. Iguodala, wide open lane on Durant.
Incredible opportunity.
Durant for 3. It's good. Kevin Durant from downtown, and Golden State takes the lead.
Kevin Durant, though, so gifted, comes down and just pulls up and knocks it in. But at the other end, they had to get the 2-for-1.
What's going on, people? You know who it is. It's yours truly, Tay Wiz, of course, coming live for the Man Cave. For those subscribers out there that's not subscribed to the YouTube channel, hit that bell. If you're not subscribed to the Twitter page, hit that bird at TAE_WIGGS. Now, you know I keep you in tune with the latest information going around the league. Right now, today, coming in number 1 in my NBA power rankings, the defending NBA champions, the Golden State Warriors. The reason why I chose the Golden State Warriors as number 1 team in my power ranking easily, they're the defending champions. They got 4 of probably the top 20 players in the NBA on their roster and starting in their starting lineup. We know last year their record was 67-15. This year, Warriors fan base, I am a Cavaliers fan, but be realistic. This is like a 70-win ball club team. I got them going 70-12. And people are looking like, come on, man, you're reaching. No. When you watch basketball and see all the things that this Warriors team has put together and that these guys have sacrificed in order to get the NBA championship back to Oracle Arena. So this is the record I chose them. They would receive. This is my predicament, in my opinion. I think they can win 70 games to go along with 12 losses. They have the roster to do it. And you know, I'm looking at certain pieces they did add this summer. They added another 3-point shooter with 2 of them. Amare Caspi, who can shoot the 3. But he also needs to work on the defensive end too if you want to get playing time on this Warriors team. So we know the other guys are going to bring in the other pieces of the team. But for him, just in case of a freak accident happen or injury, he has to step it up on the defensive end. But one thing I know about Amari Caspi, as he's been well-traveled around the league, we know this guy can shoot the 3 ball with no problem. Then you add this to the mix. You bring in Swaggy P from the Lakers to the Golden State Warriors, another 3-point threat. And one thing about Swaggy, Nick Young, I would say, that He can shoot the ball too. He put like this. Some people can agree with me with this one, or some people may not. He is the West Coast J.R. Smith. And now the reason I say he's the West Coast J.R. Smith, because J.R. Smith, he has swag. Swaggy P, he has swag. But guess what? These two guys are the most streakiest shooters that you would see on a top 5 NBA team in their conference. Some games they light it up. Some games they disappear just like Houdini. But the importance of these of Nick Young, when he is hot, he is hot. He would stay on fire. I feel like this would be a better look for him. A team where he can go to have more fun. He don't have to be the leader, but he can show some type of leadership and just take the backseat role, because they already have the leadership there with the Draymond Green, with the Steph Curry and the Klay Thompsons of the world and the KDs. So for him coming in to that organization, Steve Kerr gonna make Amari Caspi and Nick Young job that much easier. So you talk about a team that like to hoist up threes. It's going to be a lot of them threes falling this year, folks. Care what nobody say. Can we see a game when they score 100? If they score 170-some points, somebody's in for a shellacking this season. I can see this team easily putting up on the board probably 160s, 170s. It can happen. It's possible. But I'm looking at the rookies they got. Jordan Bell from Oregon. Great pickup. Great pick. Something that they need. He looked just like another Draymond Green go-getter. If you wasn't watching college basketball this past fall, he is a sleeper. The Warriors did it again. Got another guy that can run the floor, that's going to play defense, and going to pick up the slack. They got them another hitting Draymond Green. If you don't believe me, go watch some of them old Oregon games on the Pac-12 network. Trust and believe. They got a little Draymond Green. That's all I'm going to say. Then you picked up Chris Boucher, another guy, spread the floor, inside, outside. This is what the Warriors looking for. They got an identity going. Most teams can't find their identity. But this team does have an identity. A Damian Jones. You got the Shaq and the Fool MVP, JaVale McGee, long and athletic. Gonna give you a couple, gonna give you some hard minutes, some rebounds. He may give you a little crazy play here and there, but the one thing people are not gonna give JaVale McGee credit for. I don't care how many times he's Shaq and the Fool. He runs up and down that floor and get the job done. I don't care what nobody say. You gotta respect the talent. Yes, he might have some goofiness and some uncoordinated things about him. But at the end of the day, he's going to run down that floor. He's going to get the loose balls. He's going to get the rebounds. He's going to catch the lob. That's why he's an NBA champion. Just because he played alongside with some of the greatest talent that we have seen thus far right now on a team in that chemistry. I'm looking at, you bring it back, maybe in this Warriors team, you can see more Kevin Looney. The guy with the broad, square shoulders. Can we see more of him? It's time for him to pick it up. He's going into year 3 of his NBA career. Now it's time to put the pieces together and take off. If you don't pick it up now, Kevin, we don't know where you'll be next year. But time is now. You got to pick the pieces up and you got to run with them. Been on the bench too long now, not to know anything from behind these great players. So I'm looking for him to have a breakout, not an okay season, but a subpar season where he can pick up the tools and take and put the wings on and fly off and take off. We need to see more of him in this lineup. We know what Sean Livingston can do. You know, he wasn't even supposed to be here after that bad ACL tear by his kneecap. But guess what? He's here. He's a 2-time NBA champion. And one thing that this Warriors team is not getting enough credit of, how this team is staying together. They're taking less money to stay together. And people are like, if I was this person, I would have did that. Man, some of these guys already made a lot of money. And it's not about the money for certain guys. Some guys want that hardware. Some guys want to go down the NBA history books as an NBA champion. You don't want to go down the guy in NBA history, the highest paid player of all time with no hardware to show. Because there's a lot of them guys out there. You respect somebody like that. A Shaun Livingston. A Kevin Durant, who also took a pay cut. The finals MVP. So you think he wasn't hearing the critics? People calling him cupcakes and all this stuff. But one thing I'm going to say to Kevin Durant, they just talk about him being a cupcake. He won that championship, right? And tell me how them cupcakes taste now. I bet you they oh so sweet. Because nothing's sweeter at the end of the finish line once you get that trophy. And he got the trophy in the ring to go with it. So Kevin Durant, salute to you, my brother. Get your hardware, get your ring, and guess what? You can eat all the cupcakes you want, baby. Plain and simple. We know he's going to bring it. That activity, Kevin Durant, they say, some people say he's the best player in the world. But right now, I'm not going to go there. But anyways, I'm going to go there. LeBron James first. Kevin Durant is right on LeBron James' heels, folks. He's right there. He's right there. He's on the heels. He's right there. He's right there on the heels. He's right there. Top 2 players in the league. Hands down. King James and Kevin Durant. You know, that's the one thing. That guy, Kevin Durant, is a lethal shooter. So he's a 7-footer and is knocking shots down. And we know what he can do. As long as the Warriors stay healthy, this team possibly can do it again. Possibly. But everybody knows in NBA, that's the hardest thing to do, is to be a defending champion, to defend that trophy. So they got the team and the nuances people to do it. The coaching staff, training staff, everybody's there in play. And the only person they lost was Ian Clark. That's about it. And probably James McAdoo. And this team right here, Iggy, defensive guy. And people realize one thing about Andre Iguodala, he played along Allen Iverson. So he understands what it takes to play hard-nosed basketball day in, day out. And we know Iverson didn't win a championship, but he is a Hall of Famer. But a young Andre Iguodala to come to a 76ers team and learn from a Hall of Famer, man, enough said. Enough said. Enough said. Andre Iguodala, probably another most underrated, appreciated player in the league. But guess what? He's a two-way player too, because he can score and play defense. Don't forget about that, folks. Y'all keep hearing about Draymond Green and Kawhi Leonard. Andre Iguodala right there. Who begs to differ? Y'all tell me. Because right now, that's what I'm looking at. Then you're looking at Zaza. They bringing him back. David West. Matt Barnes. Then you got Klay Thompson. Another sniper. Klay Thompson. Fire. This guy right here is probably the most unappreciated of the big four on the team. Because Klay Thompson is so quiet. You look at Steph might have 15 one night. Kevin Durant might score 20 the same night. Draymond Green might have 11 points, 11 rebounds to go along with 7 blocks. And Klay Thompson be right there. Oh, Klay Thompson scored 30 points in a quarter. He is the silent assassin on the Warriors team. He plays defense as well. He can play both ways too. He plays defense and offense. And he got this right here. He has that brain intellect. Intelligence. You gotta have the IQ when you play these sports. Draymond Green. Some people don't like him. Like I tell you, I'm a Cavs fan, but you gotta appreciate basketball. The one thing that's beautiful about this Warriors team, they sacrifice a lot to win a championship. They put the egos to a side to get rings. You see how they come together of that brotherhood of winning. It's a tradition. It's a style. It's a lifestyle. This is what they want. You want to go down this history as some of the best teams. All them 3-1 jokes don't mean nothing. Because at the end of the day, yes, they blew that lead, but who cares? They still got 2 championship rings to the Cavs 1. In a new era. So, with that being said, can't leave out my man Steph Curry and Draymond Green. Draymond Green, people don't like his antics. He do to do. Midwest player, Midwest basketball. You gotta play tough. You gotta play tough. Make no friends on the court during basketball. No love lost. We can be friends after this game, but right now, between these lines, I want to win. And that's what he does. And people don't understand that if they don't watch basketball. They don't appreciate the Draymond Greens. They don't appreciate the Kevin Durant. They don't appreciate the LeBron James or the Kawhi Leonard. They don't appreciate these guys once they retire. They so fast to critique these guys. But look at the body of work that this Warriors team have put together to win championships. Started with Steph Curry. You look at some of the stuff that goes on. He wouldn't even supposed to made it this long due to injuries. He's so small. He's undersized. But at the end of the day, it's basketball. You go around the world, United States, any country. People play basketball in all shapes and sizes and will give you buckets from anywhere. The whole object of the basketball game is to put the ball in the basket. And that's what Steph Curry does. He can shoot anywhere. Lights out. But everybody keeps saying that he doesn't play defense. Put it like this. He plays defense enough to contain the player and make the player throw the ball away. He plays defense to a certain extent. A lot of players really don't play defense. But when it's ready to strap down, he would be out there playing defense. You do not go to sleep on Steph Curry. Make you pay. The Splash Brothers. There's 3 of them. KD, Steph, and Clay. They might defend their title, but the hardest thing is to get through this 82-game season injury-free. Once they do that, sky's the limit for this team. Like their owner said, they are light years ahead of them, of the league. And the reason why he's saying that because he want to go after Paul George. Now, if you put that team together, that's crazy. But I say that talk for another day. Y'all know who I am. Tay Wills reporting live from the Man Cave as usual. Like I said, if you're not subscribed to that Twitter, hit that bird. If you're not subscribed to my YouTube, hit that bell at TAE_WIGGS. Until next time, folks. Peace.